Hello, you're watching The Clear Guide. I'm Nan. The CMS prior authorization form for the Medicare GLP-1 Bridge is out. That means the July 1st launch is real. And if you want that $50 a month prescription, your doctor needs to fill out this form. I'm going to walk you through what's on it, what your doctor needs to know, and how to make sure you don't get stuck at the pharmacy. The process is what we're covering today. This is how it will work. The prescription needs to include a diagnosis code that is in the obesity category. That is the E66 family of codes. And the pharmacist, and also a note to the pharmacist that says, send to Bridge for weight management. If you're submitting electronically, that goes into the notes field. If it's a paper prescription, it is written as an annotation. If the pharmacist doesn't get that direction on the prescription, they may route the claim to your Part D plan or your Advantage plan instead, and that's where things can go sideways. So make sure your doctor includes that note. Okay, here are the steps you need to take. Step 1, your doctor writes the prescription with the specific note, send to Bridge for weight management. Step 2, your pharmacy submits a claim using this BIN number 028918/MEDDGLP1BR. The pharmacy does not send the claim to your Part D plan. It does not send it to your Medicare Advantage plan. And at this point, your doctor is just waiting. Okay, this step is important. Your doctor cannot submit the prior authorization form in advance or even at the same time as the prescription. CMS requires the pharmacy to initiate it. The prescription has to go to the pharmacy first, and then the pharmacy submits the claim. The claim will be denied, but that denial is not a problem. This is how it is set up to work. The Bridge sees the denied claim and instructs the pharmacy to send the prior authorization form to your doctor. The doctor must wait for that request before completing the form. Step 3, the pharmacy sends the prior authorization form to your doctor. That typically happens within 24 to 72 hours after the claim is denied. If your doctor has not received the request after 72 hours, whether by electronic prior authorization or fax, the CMS guidance says that the doctor can go directly to the cms.gov site and download the form. They can then submit it themselves. But the pharmacy must still initiate the claim. Once the prior authorization has been filed and accepted or processed, the system will then approve your prescription. The system isn't open before July 1st. So if you're watching this video before July 1st, use this time to pull together your documentation and set up your appointment. But the pharmacy is not allowed to file the claim before that date. And your prior authorization will not be processed before that date. The prior authorization will be sent to Humana, who is the central processor. It cannot be sent to your Part D plan, and it cannot be sent to your Advantage plan. Step 4, your doctor will fill out the form and submit it. He submits it through Cover My Meds. This is preferred over fax. However, a fax number has not yet been released. Step 5, once the approval has been granted, a prescription can be filled for $50. So the good news, once your prescription is approved, you do not have to go through the prior authorization process again unless you switch the drug that you're on, the covered medication. And your doctor will let you know how many refills a prescription has. I want to walk through what's actually on the prior authorization form, because the more prepared you are, the more prepared your doctor will be. Okay, this form starts with a gating question. If the patient has type 2 diabetes, mild, moderate to severe sleep apnea, or MASH, which is a specific liver disease, or if the drug is being prescribed to reduce cardiovascular risk in someone who has established heart disease, those requests will go through Part D plan. They are not allowed on the bridge. The bridge will only cover a primary diagnosis of obesity or weight management, a diagnosis code in the E66 group. If you have diabetes, CMS will not cover this through the bridge program. The bridge is specifically for weight reduction for people who do not have a Part D covered diagnosis for these drugs. If your doctor confirms the bridge is the right pathway, here's what the form will ask. First, it will ask which drug is being requested. The only options are Foundayo tablets, Wegovy injection, Wegovy HD injection, Wegovy tablets, or Zepbound KwikPen. Second, your BMI at the time you started GLP-1 therapy. This is important. If you've already lost weight on a GLP-1, they use your starting BMI, not your current BMI. Make sure your doctor has the appropriate documentation. Third, there is a series of yes/no questions about your health history. These will determine which eligibility group you fall into. They will ask about prediabetes, previous heart attack, previous stroke, peripheral artery disease, heart failure with preserved ejection fraction. They will ask about uncontrolled high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease, stage 3 or above. You do not need to memorize this list. Your doctor will go through it. But if any of these apply to you, make sure your doctor knows before you leave the appointment, because they are important eligibility questions. The form also requires an attestation that the treatment will be combined with lifestyle modification, that is, structured nutritional and physical activity, unless physical activity is not clinically appropriate for you. Your doctor may not have this form yet, or your doctor may not have seen the CMS guidance. Here's how to make your appointment count. First, bring the CMS program page with you. The provider information page is at cms.gov, and the direct link is in the description below. Print it or pull it up on your phone before your appointment. Second, know your starting BMI. If you're already on a GLP-1, you'll want to bring your documentation as to what your BMI was when you first started. Your doctor can verify this from your chart if you don't have it. Third, bring a list of any relevant health conditions. For example, the ones that I listed previously. Even if you're primarily going for weight reduction, let your doctor know about any prediabetes, the prior heart attacks, prior strokes, kidney disease, or blood pressure issues, because these are specifically on the form. Fourth, remind your doctor to submit electronically through Cover My Meds. CMS strongly encourages electronic submission because it's faster and there's a built-in notification system. If the office doesn't use Cover My Meds A fax is also accepted. Okay, let me pull this together for us. The CMS prior authorization form is here. The pharmacy initiates the process. Your doctor does not have to dig out the forms. Your doctor submits it electronically through Cover My Meds or by fax. The form asks about your starting BMI and a handful of health questions. The drugs covered are Wegovy, Zepbound KwikPen, and Foundayo. Your cost is $50 a month. No deductible, no coupon stacking. July 1st is the launch. Get your appointment on the calendar now. Nothing can be processed before July 1st. However, if you have questions about what's on the form or what your doctor will ask, drop them in the comments below. I read every one. And if you know someone that this might help, please share this. And my longer video, which describes the program completely. I'll put the CMS Provider Page, the Cover My Meds link, a PDF printable packet with a checklist for you and your doctor, and my full GLP-1 Bridge video in the description below. I'm Nan. Ask Nan for the real story. This is the Clear Guide.